Okay, now I teach you what the name for each pass and the function for each. So first when we see at the front of the printer, we can see there's a holder at the front of the printer. So this is the paper holder. Once the paper move from here and drop to here. And also the cover position, we can move from left to right or right to left for each slider. And also this one we can also move. Here at the bottom is the screw. We can move from bottom to top to adjust the position to be sure when the material drop down to the position and can be held easier. So this is the paper holder system for the printer at the front. And then we can see this the top front side of the printer. We can see here. First, this is the conveyor belt. The conveyor can be moved quickly. So this is the conveyor for the printer. And here is the pinch roller. The pinch roller to hold the material of the print without bending. And also this can be adjusted. This is the adjust the knob here at the top. We can loosen the knob, and then we can, for example, our material is from here. The material is printed at this position, and then we can adjust. We can move the roller, and then we can push down, and we push a little bit for the tension, and then we can lock the top roller like this. Then we have tension here. And also at the right side, we can also adjust like this. And we push down a little bit. Here I have spring inside. Then it can be moved really. We must be sure it have tension like this. So this is the pinch roller for paper of the print at the front side. Then here is the control panel for the printer. We can control the printer for printing the stop, and also for the button for the vacuum, and also the print head up down. We can control loss of motion for the printer. And here is the emergency button stop. When we got some error, we got some dangerous motion, we can push down to cut down the power of the motor for safety. And here is the boot, the start button. We push down, we power on the printer. And if you're the first step we cannot power on because we need to release we must release the printer before we power the machine. So this is the power button for the printer. And this is the power light for the printer. When the light is on, that means the machine is power on ready. This is the control system, control panel, and the buttons for the printer. Then here is the carriage system for the printer. And here we can see a sensor here. This is the sensor. And for example, we don't know we want to print the picture on the wooden box, the cardboard box here. So we can show you how to print. We can put the material at the bottom of the sensor here, and when they stop, then we start to print. So this is the sensor for the material, and this is the knob for the carriage. We can move the carriage from left to right totally. After we fix the position, we can lock it. We can tighten it to lock the carriage. And here is the laser sensor to show the guideline, the printer lines, the printer edge of the printer. We have three pieces, 1, 2, 3 at the front side. So this is the sensor and lock knob for the carriage. Okay, then we go to the back side of the printer. We can see there are lots of spare parts. Now first we can see here, this the pinch pieces, pinch lower for the material. And we can see this the metal pieces here. This the metal pieces. This the metal pieces here. We can also adjust the position for each, and also the pinch pieces. This is used for when the material we go to here. We go to here, and then we can be sure the edge of the material will not be bending to scratch the print head. And also when we go to the move to the up, we can see here also this the laser guideline. The guideline will show us what's the printing position of the edge of the print head. It's more easier for us to put the material with correct position. And then here is the holder. We can move the carriage from left to right for the position we want to print. We can move. After we move it, then we close. We've tightened the knob at the front. And also we have two pieces at the left side. Can be adjust the position for left to right, and also we can adjust the tension. And here is the paper sensor for detect the material. Once it is detected by this sensor, then the print head will start to print ink. And here also we can see there are some rollers. If you already bought the paper sender system at the front like this, if you bought this one, this device, the paper sender, then we got these two rollers. If you not bought this one, then we don't have this one. These two pieces just for receive the paper after sending. And this the slide at the left and right, they used for to put the material without the sender system. So we can put the material on this and be sure the material without bending. So this is the guide slide palette to be sure that the media without bending when the bed is moving. And when we go to the top, we can also see this have a laser, 3 laser sensor, 1, 2, 3 laser guidelines to show the position. And when we open the cover, we can see here have the ink tank, KCMY, and also have the alarm, the ink label sensor for each tank. Later master will teach you how to fill ink. When we go to the back side of the printer, we can see they have 2 sensors here. This is the up limit sensor and the one down limit sensor, and also one limit sensor detector board here. So once the print head moves to up and detected by the metal here, then it will stop the motion to protect the print head move with overlap. So this is a sensor, up limit sensor and down limit sensor, and also some cables from the tank train here. When we go to the left side of the printer, we can see here also have some spare parts. The first is, this is the air tube. Have 3 pieces of air tube, 1, 2, 3. Because we already have the vacuum, the flatbed at the bottom of the conveyor to suck the material without bending. So we have the vacuum system of the printer. And here, this is 3 pieces of the air tube for the vacuum system. We already connect the wire before we package, before we deliver it. And here we can see this is the power. We have 2 ports here. See, this is the power port. This is the power port, general power port for the printer. And this is the general power switch here. 0 means close, 1 means open. And this connector is for adjust the speed of the vacuum system here. So we can connect this cable to this port, like this. And then this is the 1Q. We can see this is the 1Q system. The 1Q cable connect port, we connect to here. And then we can also adjust, this is the adjuster knob. This is the adjuster knob to control the 1Q volume of the printer. The 1Q is strong or weak, we can adjust by this knob. And also this is the air tube. We can see here, this one direction. This one direction. We must connect the tube to this connector. This is for output. We must put the air tube to the input position. We connect with the air tube here, and also you can also get the box, the air box here. We connect with the two small pieces of the air tube. And then here we can see this is the adjust switch. We can control the volume and close or open the volume for each area for the flatbed 1Q system. 3 pieces we can control or close. The direct position, strict position like this is for open, and when it's direction like this is for close. So normally we must open all of them. So once you get the printer, you install the 1Q system like this. Let's see again. The power cable of the 1Q system connect to the power adjust device. Then the adjust device connect to the print port here. And the power cable connect from here to the connector here. So this is the power cable of the printer. And the 1Q system, we connect here with input direction. And then we install the air box like this. Or then we open the 3 value of the air tube like this. So this is the 1Q system installation process. We can see here, this is the pinch roller from this position. This is the encode wear for the printer. And also you have tension here. We must be sure the roller can be connected wear with the conveyor here. Cannot be like this. When we release the finger, it will detect automatically like this. Also can be moved freely. So this is the encode wear to detect and rate the speed of the conveyor here for printer using. And for the control touch screen, we can also move to any position for using. For example, by this angle or this angle or this angle. We can load it from 0 to 180 degrees, like this. But we cannot move all the cycle like this because we already have some cables inside. We can only move from this position to this or to this, maximum like this for using.